Test, test, test. All right. So we're going to get started with yoga. So find your comfortable spot, have a seat, relax. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, 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 test. All right. So you can sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor, you can sit however you're comfortable. Just try and sit with your spine straight and relax. So we're going to begin by breathing. We're going to slowly inhale through our nose and slowly exhale through our mouth. So take a deep breath, fill your lungs completely. And when you're ready, exhale through your mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath as you exhale. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. With each inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as you sit up straight and your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement, inhaling up When you're ready, exhaling down, breathing through our nose, inhaling and exhaling through our nose now. Continuing inhaling and allowing your abdomen to expand. And on the exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now, in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale through your nose and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Continue following your breath, inhaling, lifting, exhaling when you're ready, rotating to one side and exhaling through your nose. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Slowly inhaling and exhaling, filling your lungs completely with air and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Palms are touching. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. Breathing through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands touching, we're going to inhale through our nose as we reach our fingertips as high as we can. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. Again, on the exhale, coming back down to prayer posture and then flexing your wrists, pointing your fingertips down. Follow your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten our arms out parallel to our shoulders. Palms of your hands facing down, arms parallel to your shoulders. And we're going to make a small circle in one direction, slowly rotating with control. Breathing naturally through your nose. Try to stretch your fingertips, stretching your arms as you slowly rotate in one direction. And then pause for a moment and then rotate in the opposite direction. Small circle. And then pause, bend your arms into cactus position and spread your fingers wide apart. Sitting up straight, bring your forearms together in front of your face, palms touching, forearms touching. Interlace your fingers, keeping your elbows lifted. We're going to make a small circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, flexing our wrists as much as we can, slowly rotating, Breathing naturally as you need to, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Keeping your elbows lifted, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making, and we're going to pause and then rotate in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted, forearms together, rotating your wrists as much as you can. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to straighten our arms out in front of us with the palms of our hands touching. And we're going to inhale as we move our straight arms as far back as we can reach. And then we're going to exhale and wrap our arms around our chest. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands, relax your elbows, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can. And on the exhale, we're going to place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands. Lower your chin to your chest. Relax your elbows. And then lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can again. And then exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And from here, we're going to go ahead and get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So on your hands and knees, place your hands with your fingers spread wide apart under your shoulders. Place your knees under your hips. Separate your knees so that they're supporting your body like a table. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. So if your elbows are out to the side, rotate your shoulders to bring them so that your elbows are facing toward your thighs. So keeping your arms straight in cat-cow, we're going to inhale and relax our abdomen as we inhale through our nose and lift our chin. On the exhale, when you're ready, pull your navel in toward your spine as you tighten your gluteal muscles and arch your upper back toward the ceiling as you lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arching your lower spine, and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, when you're ready, pull your navel in toward your spine, tightening your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back like a cat toward the ceiling, and lower your head. Follow your breath, moving with your breath. Inhaling as you lift in cow, and exhale into cat. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor in tabletop position. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, keeping tabletop position, We're going to go ahead and inhale as we lift our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating our torso as much as we can. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arm down. Take your arm under your left arm and relax your shoulder, your right shoulder and right ear on the ground. On the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift, reach, twist, and lift. On the exhale, when you're ready, coming down and relaxing. Follow your breath. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground as we relax our shoulders. And then if you'd like, you can reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand if you'd like. Relax your shoulders, breathing through your nose. If your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and then bring your left hand down to the mat for support. And then we're going to inhale our right fingertips up one more time and exhale back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now we're going to switch to our left hand. So we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the left side. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to take our left arm under our right arm and relax our left shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. Follow your breath on the exhale, relaxing down, breathing through your nose. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left arm and left ear on the ground as we relax. Relaxing our shoulders. And if you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you'd like. Relaxing your shoulders, breathing through your nose. And if your right hand is behind you, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then bring your right hand back down to the mat. And we're going to inhale and lift our left fingertips one more time and exhale back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine. And we're going to do puppy pose. So with puppy pose, with our navel pulled in, we're going to walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, fingers spread wide apart as we open up our armpits toward the ground and lower our torso and our forehead as far down as you can. Breathing through your nose. Relax your head and shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. So check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring our torso vertical to the floor with our hands in prayer posture in front of our chest. And if you can, try and scoop your hips under you, opening up the front of your hips, breathing into any tension you may feel. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And if you'd like to go further, you can reach your arms up next to your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling as you continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. You push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso up vertical to the floor, hands in prayer posture. Again, try and scoop your hips under you as you inhale and exhale through your nose, breathing into any tension you may feel. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back into tabletop position. And then from here, we are going to spread our knees wide apart and bring our feet together. We're going to sit back in child's pose by lowering our hips to our heels and then lowering our torso and our forearms down to the ground. Lower your head and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then we're going to go ahead and step our right foot forward again into a lower right lunge. So check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor, scooping your hips under you as you do this, relaxing and breathing into any tension you may feel. Feel free to move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back and bring your left foot forward. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, hands in prayer posture. Scooping your hips under you, lifting your chest, breathing through your nose. And again, if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale as you bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And come back to tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your hands are spread wide apart, fingers are spread wide apart, and your index fingers facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and elbows are facing your thighs. Your knees should be under your hips. And then we're going to get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we lift our hips in the air, keeping our knees slightly bent. And then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs, keeping your knees slightly bent as you do this, pushing the floor away with your hands. And when you're ready, keeping your knees slightly bent, just relax your neck and shoulders and breathe through your nose. And then bring your knees down to the floor and come back to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose again. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, lower your hips to your heels, then lower your forearm, your hands, and your torso all the way down. Lower your head and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with our feet straight out in front of us. Hands by your side. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale as you lower your arms and hands down. Now notice your spine and your neck. As you sit up, they should be in alignment. And for the next thing we're going to do, we want to try and keep our neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head, but lift your chest as we do this. So go ahead and inhale, lifting your hands up. Exhale, bring your torso forward. Allow your navel to relax over your thighs as you lower your arms and hands to the outside of your legs. Inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, relaxing your torso over your legs. Try and keep your neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head. Inhale, lifting, exhale, relaxing. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your legs, navel over your thighs. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down by the side. And then from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent, feet separated. And move your arms parallel to the floor. So from here, at any time, if you need to, you can grab the back of your thighs. But from here, we're going to inhale and lift our chest. And then exhale, tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find a point in front of you to focus on. And if you'd like to go further, you can straighten out one leg or both. And then bend your legs, place your feet on the ground, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Now we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor again. This time we're going to inhale as we lift our chest and exhale as we bring our spine slowly down to the floor with control. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, we're going to take a deep breath through our nose. Inhale, fill your lungs with air, and exhale through your nose as you relax your knees to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your head, your knees, and your torso back to the center. And now we're going to move our arms down next to our torso and then walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Make sure your ankles of your feet are close to your hands and that your feet and ankles are under your knees. So pull your navel in toward your spine and then lift your hips off the ground as you inhale through your nose. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to slowly lower our hips down as we exhale, keeping our hips an inch away from the ground, not all the way. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, tightening your gluteal muscles as you inhale, pushing the heels of your feet into the ground. And on the exhale, when you're ready, coming down, but not all the way, an inch from the ground. Follow your breath. Try and lift your hips as high as you can on the inhale. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. And as you exhale, continue lifting. Move your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers. Keeping your hips lifted off the ground, gluteal muscles are tight as you push the heels of your feet into the ground. Continue to inhale and exhale through your nose as you need to, keeping your hips lifted. One more breath. And on the next exhale, release your arms from under your hips as you exhale your hips all the way down to the ground. And then from here, we're going to straighten our right leg, keeping our left knee bent, right leg on the ground. Now lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Keeping the right leg on the ground as it is right now, we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, take your left knee and shin across your torso toward your right shoulder while keeping your right leg on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe through your nose. Make sure your right leg is on the ground. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin. And we're going to straighten out our left leg on the ground. Bend your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Now observe your left leg. It should be all the way down on the ground. Keep it there as we do the following exercise. So inhale as you lift your right foot off the ground and take your fingers of your hands and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Relax your right foot. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, take your right shin and knee across your torso toward your left shoulder. Inhale through your nose, exhale, gently pulling your right shin and knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from your right shin. Now bend both knees, place both feet on the ground. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then lift your right foot up toward the ceiling. And we're going to make a circle in one direction with our, I'm sorry, I said right foot, but that's okay. I have my left foot up. We're going to switch feet. Make a circle with your ankle in one direction. Breathing through your nose as you need to. And then pause for a moment and then make a circle in the opposite direction. Flexing your your ankle as much as you can as you rotate. And then pause. Now from here, we're going to take the ankle that's raised toward the ceiling, bend our leg and cross it above our opposite leg, our opposite knee. So in my case, I'm taking my left ankle above my right knee, relaxing my left leg, relaxing my left foot into a figure 4. And then from here, I'm going to lift my right foot off the ground and take my hands between my legs and interlace my fingers behind my right thigh. Make sure both legs are relaxed. Fingers are interlaced behind your right thigh and relax your left elbow or forearm on the inner left thigh. So with both legs and feet relaxed, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you and push your left thigh away. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from behind your right thigh, and straighten out your left foot, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling. And then bend your left leg, place your left foot on the ground, and we're going to switch feet. So go ahead and lift the opposite foot that you didn't do toward the ceiling, and then we're going to make a circle in one direction with our ankle, slowly rotating. And then pause, and then rotate in the opposite direction. And then pause, and now we're going to take our leg and we're going to cross our ankle above the opposite leg knee and relax our leg into a figure 4. So in my case, I have my right leg with my right ankle crossed above my left knee. And then from here, we're going to lift the opposite foot off the ground and take our hands behind our, in my case, left leg and interlace my fingers, relaxing both legs and feet. Hands interlaced behind your thigh and the opposite arm elbow is rested on the inside of the opposite thigh. So taking a deep breath through your nose as you inhale, and as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. At the same time, push your right thigh away with the opposite arm. Inhale and exhale, gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. Relaxing your legs and feet as you do this. And then release, lower your foot down, straighten out your right leg, reach it up toward the ceiling, and then bend it, place your foot on the ground. Both knees are bent. And then from here, we're gonna lift both feet up toward the ceiling, and then lift our hands up toward our feet. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. We're gonna pull our feet down so that our knees go to the outside of our arms and shoulders and torso, into happy baby pose. And then from here, we're gonna alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, giving your spine a nice massage. You can also rock lengthwise along your spine, releasing any tension you may feel, breathing in your nose. If you fall out, get back in, moving around within your range of motion. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you relax all the way down. Lie flat on your back for our final pose of Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So lie on your back, close your eyes, allow the heels of your feet to separate, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale through your nose, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thigh muscles. Relax your calves and your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Feel the ground supporting your body as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, bring your knees close to your chest, and rock side to side. And now we're going to move our body to one side. Lying on our side, we're going to take a few deep breaths through our nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down quickly. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.